Welcome to my solo weekend in the woods where I carry everything on my back I need to survive. This time I drove out to West Virginia to hike in the Dolly Sods wilderness. Really pretty area. I think I got there just after the peak fall season, but still was able to enjoy some of those leaves hanging on. Yeah, it's a really nice place. I highly recommend if you're new to backpacking. There's some cool rock formations, and it's a pretty easy trail. It's really not that technical, not too many big hills. After hiking a few miles, I stopped to have some lunch. I usually don't cook a hot lunch when I'm out, but hey, if you have the fuel and you have extra time, make yourself a hot lunch. It's very tasty. So I enjoyed my Fiesta beef dehydrated meal. After that, I started to get pretty tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep the night before, so continued on hiking and decided to shorten my hike a little bit to get to the campsite. So I ended up skipping, I think, 3 miles. And still got to enjoy some pretty leaves and some of these cool pine tree forests. I really like the pine trees here in West Virginia. You don't really see that in the Shenandoahs. Once I got to the campsite, it was absolutely beautiful. West Virginia is known for having prime campsites, definitely some of the best on the East Coast. And yeah, once I got set up, I pretty much just relaxed, had some dinner, enjoyed the sound of the water, took a little nap. I downloaded a few YouTube videos and watched those, and eventually just went to sleep. The next morning, it started raining, unfortunately, so I had to get out of my tent in the rain. Thankfully, it wasn't raining too hard, and get my food bag out of the tree, and cook my breakfast kind of inside the tent in the vestibule area, which I actually liked doing. I was nice and cozy in my sleeping bag while I had my coffee, so no complaining there, but eventually I did have to get out and start hiking in the rain. And listen, don't come for me in my poncho. I forgot my rain jacket and had to make a last-minute purchase at Walmart. So the rain was actually pretty peaceful. That was until I got up to the meadows and I saw this. And I said, oh no, what shall I do? There was no way around this water crossing, so I had to end up hiking an extra hour and a half or so. After thinking about it for 15 minutes or so, yeah, I said, nah. I'll add some time and some miles to this hike. So that's when it started to get a little more cold and a little more wet and a little more not as fun, but eventually I did make it back to the car and survive another weekend.